This video is for you, especially if you have started building apps with AI or thinking to launch one, but you are not a software developer. I will tell you the top 3 mistakes to avoid to save you a lot of your money, time, and frustration. By the way, if you are new here, hi, I am Muhammad Ali, a software developer with about 25 years of experience, including a past role as principal engineer at Worldpay. I will explain the mistake first and then how to avoid it using AI. The first mistake is trusting that what AI built for you, treating that as a finished product. Let's say you give AI a prompt to build a website like eBay to connect buyers and sellers. It makes a website, you start testing it and it all looks, it's working great. You tell some of your friends and they also test it. So initially it all seems like it is running smooth without any problem. So AI gave you the thing which you actually asked for. Now on this website which you built like eBay, somebody starts uploading very big files related to their product description or images related to the product, and you haven't placed any check, and then your software crashes. And what if somebody started buying something but he by accident pressed the submit button? Now you have an order for which you took the payment but you have no delivery information. So there can be a lot of things that can go wrong with your software what you develop using AI. So as developers, what we do when we write software is to write comprehensive tests, and writing tests is not enough. We also think about in what all possible ways the software can break, all the scenarios which we can think of. So whenever you are writing software with AI, brainstorm with AI. What all can go wrong with the software? Write me the tests. So there is a common rule that developers follow that is called 80% test coverage. It means that approximately the code has test cases which covered 80% of the code. It's not a magic number, but this is something where we try to orient ourselves during development. But at the end of the day, you have to think all the possible scenarios. Writing test is not the goal. The goal is that you cover all the possible cases in which the software can break and possibly write tests for all of those cases, or else try to simulate those conditions for which you cannot write the tests. So AI will not write tests itself. You have to tell it write the tests. Another benefit of writing tests is that you are fixing one bug and sometimes it breaks another part of the app. So if you accidentally break some other part, then the test will start failing and you will immediately know that your bug fix has now caused another problem. So you discover the problems before your customers discover. The second mistake is thinking that it works for me, so it will work for other people too. So you have now launched a website, you tested and maybe your close circle tested and it all worked fine. But now suppose this new website you launched becomes popular and thousands of people start coming to visit this website. But as you see the number of visitors started growing, the website is becoming slow and people started complaining that they are waiting for the reply and the pages are not loading and you are getting system crashes and you have to restart the program again and again. Why does this happen? Because you never thought that what will happen when a lot of people come simultaneously, and the AI will not itself think about these things. You have to be explicit asking AI to consider these points. And this is what as developers we do. Whenever we build a software, we always look at what will happen if 100,000 people come, if 1,000 people come, or if millions of people come at the same instant. The software should be able to manage this. Similarly, things like if all of them want to upload something or all of them want to download something, how we will queue that the website also remains responsive and all the things are working. Because the worst case scenario is that your software crashes. Every software you are building, you can ask the AI, how will it behave if there are thousands of users? What will happen if my app becomes popular overnight and I start getting thousands of users? Are there any portions where this app will break at the moment? The third mistake about writing a software with AI, assuming that it follows the best security practices. It will not unless you do it yourself, because AI will write only the code which completes the task what you specified. Imagine one of your customer is logged in your website and is looking at his order. The web address looks like myshop.com/order. Now suppose he types myshop.com/. So what happens now? This other order belongs to another user, and now you have a data security issue. So did you thought that a customer can only access his own orders or not? Then any customer can see order of anyone. And speaking of this bug, this was also a very common bug even before AI coding. This bug you can still see in various websites where people have not taken care of the security aspects. So you need to check these things, how the passwords are being saved. Can one user view the information of another user? What are the strategies to ensure that no one can access the data from other people? Security is an aspect where you can lose all of your customer base and you can face even bankruptcy. So in short, with AI you can build a software, but to make a finished product, you need to build it in the same way a software developer will do. You need to follow the same rules and guidelines and thinking all about these testing, security and scalability concepts. By the way, I have put these questions related to testing and security as ready-made prompts. So whatever software you are writing, you can paste these prompts in your AI and improve the app you are developing. If you are not a developer and if you have started using AI to build software and you have any questions, then drop a comment and I will answer. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel. I will be posting more videos like this.